What else did we talk about? What else is there? I'm not good at talking. I'm guessing it is now the next part of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Welcome! We will not be finishing Wrath of the Dragon in this part, I can guarantee that. We will be fighting Hirudegarn in this part though. It's like in the next fight in the next very difficult looking fight. I wonder if Budokai Tenkaichi 3 has the original form of Hirudegarn in it. I would love that so much. I want to play as the original Hirudegarn, where he has this like skull for a face and shit. You know, he's not all yellow and red, he has a skull for a face. That is the best thing ever.
Finish.
I mean, ew, man. And then he sheds his skin, he sheds out of his shell, and it's like, ugh. Oh man, I love that. Tell me this is a Dragon Ball Z game that has the original Hirudegarn in it. So I want to play that.
His curiosity getting the better of him, Trunks took Goten to investigate this strange newcomer. Trunks approached in the spirit of friendship, interested to learn more about Tapion. But Tapion regarded the boy as though he were a vile monster.
He's a hero, all right. Real strong.
However, Trunks would not give up so easily, for once the young Saiyan's curiosity is aroused, no force can contain it. The Great Saiyaman has arrived!
Evildoers, beware!
Great Saiyaman Mark 1!
Mark 2!
Are you sure about this?
Let him finish talking!
Alright, now it is time for both Great Saiyaman Mark 1 and Mark 2 to take on Hirudegarn. And I will admit, this fight can get a bit difficult, as you'll see, you know, before I even get into the fight, I'm editing my, you know, Z items, simply because they're not at the strength that I need them to be to take on Hirudegarn. Major problem with fighting Hirudegarn is he can be difficult if you're not used to fighting giant characters, you know, like the Great Apes and you know, the big Lord Slug and stuff like that. Also, unlike those other giants we fought in the past, Hirudegarn has a bunch of fucking health. So, yeah, you'll be fighting him for a while. So if you can't you know, whereas the other giants' health were always in like the green or something, Hirudegarn's is in the blue. So, there's something to look out for there. Yeah. But I only need to do this fight twice in order to get past him, so whatever. So if you're not good at fighting giant characters, I would suggest getting the highest level items you can get at this point, which I believe is just plus 10 for everyone, for all your things. Can't get to plus 15 yet. I don't remember. I think you have to beat all story mode in order to go to the be able to go to the shop and purchase plus 15 for, you know, attacking and all that stuff for your Z items. Whatever. Let's see here. What did you talk about? Let's see here. Not sure. Okay. Oh, man, go back. Jeez. Ooh. It's getting closer to a game that I've been looking forward to. It's coming out. The Pokemon X and Y, and they come out with some more information today. You know what's of some new Pokemon, some new evolutions and shit that's come out. Like Honedge, the sword, will get an evolution where it's just 2 of the same thing. And I'm not going to complain because they've been doing this since Gen 1, but apparently the Gen 1 Pokemon that did that got a pass because it made sense to them somehow. Alright, Magneton made sense because it was a bunch of fucking magnets and they were connected via magnetism. Dugtrio makes no fucking sense. It makes about as much sense as the Doublade or whatever the fuck the evolution of Honedge is. You know, unless, you know, that picture of Dugtrio being 3 gay men holding each other is what Dugtrio actually is. I don't know. And then you got Execute, which is just a bunch of fucking eggs somehow connected together. Or seeds, or whatever. They look like eggs, but according to every Pokedex entry ever, they're supposed to be seeds. Even though they're called the egg Pokemon. You know, but its evolution makes sense because all the heads are connected to the tree. But Execute makes no fucking sense because they're not connected via anything other than being too afraid to leave each other or some shit. I don't know.
Let's
I've been trying to get ready for the games that I have planned to do after my current LPs here. The games I have planned to do after I finish both Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. If you don't know what games I'm doing afterwards, it's always on my channel. You know, if I ever change what game it is, you know, it's always updated to date. Now, you know, and once I finish a game, whatever game I have there will be the one I do. But, you know, up until then, you know, it's not a promise that the game listed there is the one I'm doing, except for the viewer suggested one. That's a guarantee until, like, someone else suggests something to do. But so far, like, one person suggested something to do. But, yeah. I'm perfectly fine. It's another game that I've never beaten in my life, and I find difficult as fuck still. Which I may end up doing the easy way, but I don't know. I'll still figure it out. Yes, there is an easy way in that game, depending on what you name your character. Whatever, we'll get to that whenever I get to that LP. Shut up, iPod. Wherever you are. Whenever that thing goes off with an email thing, it always sounds like it's right next to me, but then it turns off like on the other side of the room. And then there's times I think it's on the other side of the room, and it turns out it's right in front of my fucking face. All the emails I ever get are just from Facebook, so what's the point of the email thing? Yeah. I found this amazing picture that I love to death posted on Facebook. It was, that's part from, that SpongeBob episode where Patrick and SpongeBob are living together, they have to raise some kid or something. And SpongeBob's getting on Patrick's, getting on Patrick's ass for, I don't know, having too much garbage around the house. Oh no, having too many, like, the dirty diapers just hidden throughout the house.
Looks like it's my turn.
But instead, this picture was going on about how people are saying Nintendo is, going down to Nintendo's doom. They'll most likely go third party soon and shit like that. The picture was aimed at them, and it showed all these amazing games on the Wii U, and then, as it starts off with like, Nintendo has no games, and then SpongeBob showing all the games in this garbage can, and then Patrick's like, they don't have any third-party support, and he tears down a wall, and it's all the third-party games. And Patrick's like, they're still doomed. SpongeBob opens the window, and he shows all the 3DS games there are. All the amazing 3DS games I wish I fucking owned, like Fire Emblem Awakening, and Mario and Luigi Dream Team, and shit like that. And the ones that are still to come out, like Pokemon X and Y, A Link Between Worlds. Oh, God.
We did it!
No, not yet.
What? But that monster is gone, right?
Tapion!